All right, Brickmaniacs, here we are. We're in Brickmania customer service. You can see the mighty Brick Arms wall behind me, and you can also see Heroes of Ukraine Part 1 books getting ready to head out the door. I think some of them have already shipped. I've got one here just to prove. It's got all these awesome instructions inside it. It's also got a custom sticker sheet with it. And remember, there's the Heroes of Ukraine minifig pack as well available too. But we got a lot of other stuff going on this week. As you can see, the M22 Locust is in front of me here. That is getting ready to ship out the door. But the fun part is that we've also got 2 new limited edition pre-orders coming out, and we are less than 10 days away from our California Source anniversary weekend. But don't take my word for it. Let's turn it over to Amanda and Slam.
Slam, not your finger. You need it.
Ow. Okay, that legit hurt.
Oh my god.
Brickmaniacs, welcome back to another Thursday Sit Rep episode of Brickmania TV. I am Slam,
I am Amanda.
and we are back to tell you about what's new here at Brickmania this week.
Yeah. Coming out tomorrow. Pre-ordering. I should say pre-ordering tomorrow. We have the Marder 2.
Coal Thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the fancy German version of it, but you didn't.
Kohlenklau.
There you go.
Yeah, translates to Coal Thief.
Coal Thief.
Coal Thief. There's a fun story about the Coal Thief.
Yeah.
It was an internal propaganda piece by the German government in World War II.
To steal coal?
No, it's to
Oh.
prevent people from wasting energy. Do not let the coal thief waste our coal.
Oh, I see.
Keeping your house too hot,
Got
your
it.
factories too hot, etc., etc. Anyways, it was
Freezing
it had
people
a
is
great
good.
little cartoon character, and they slapped it inside of Marder 2.
I did see the character. I did. Yeah, that's the thing.
Great bushy mustache and a hat,
It is a very interesting little guy.
and a sack full of coal.
Nice.
To learn more about this coal thief,
Yeah.
let's switch out to Andrea in Italy to tell us more about it.
To Andrea.
Welcome back with Maniacs, welcome back to the Italian Design Studio. This is Andrea here. This week for you we have a brand new pre-order, never seen before kit in the Brickmania lineup. We are using the highly reliable chassis of the Panzer II to create all major variants of that tank. And this week for you we have a special one, the very famous Marder 2, named after one of the most famous German propaganda character of World War II. It is the Coal Thief, or in German, and I'm sorry for my pronunciation, Kohlenklau. So let's take a closer look at the Marder 2 sporting the 75mm gun. So a little bit of history behind this tank destroyer. It was built on the chassis of the Panzer II. The reason behind this decision was to adapt more and more German vehicles with more powerful guns, because they were facing always more advanced tanks, especially on the Eastern Front, and they had a lot of vehicles that were not suited for combat anymore. So they decided to take either capture gun or Germany-made guns and basically attach them on older vehicles that were not suitable for combat anymore. This is the case of the Marder 2, but it's also the same reason why Panzerjägers were initially built. These are technically self-propelled guns, so they have an open casemate where the crew stands, and they were very exposed, thin armor on the sides. And this was one of the most successful from 1940, late 41, early 42 onwards, until even more advanced tanks were appeared on the battlefront. This was of course very vulnerable to infantry assaults and of course all sorts of airstrikes. Nevertheless, one of the most famous tanks of this type was the tank named after a very famous German propaganda character, the Kohlenklau or Coal Thief, and it was photographed in and appeared on many magazines at the time. Was sorts of a propaganda vehicle, but it nevertheless was very successful with kill marks that you can see we have printed on the candlesticks at the tip of the gun. So this is just a little bit of the history behind the Marder 2. Let's talk about the model 1 second. So we decided to go with a very specific tank. Therefore, we went all out on printed details. The first thing I want to mention is the camo that goes. It's very patchy on the real tank itself, so it's not very. It doesn't cover all parts of the vehicle, so you can see from the renders that it has some patches of color here and there. We have Balkenkreuz on the sides, they're hidden. I failed to mention, this is a prototype. I used stickers, I've made my own stickers for this. So the colors are not matching, so take a closer look at the renderings that are appearing on screen right now to get a better look at what the product in its final form will be. Another very interesting feature of the tank was this big massive box on one of the fenders. We decided to print the whole thing. So as you can imagine, this requires a lot of the precision printing, so it's not easy. It's 5 different printed parts just for this box here. We have printed parts all over, all wheels are printed. We have another box on the back that is printed, the sides and the guns detail, lots and lots of prints. So this is really a premium kit. In terms of feature, it's of course a smoothly rolling tank. You have a travel lock that I like to place like this, but you can also place it like this so the gun stays a bit further down. If you want it in a firing position, you can. The historically correct position is either this or something like crossing each other. I'll show it later. A nice detail is the gun port here is brick built and not printed. I've found a nice little new technique to render this little detail here, just something different from the other Panzer II we have done. The gun itself elevates and depresses, and the whole gun shields actually turns like on the real thing. Of course, the real thing, this gun shield will be like on the inside, but since it's Lego, it's very bulky and it's not very thin, and like armor is, it was like a design decision to have it stand on the outside. The look, it's obviously much better, and it looks like the real thing. You have a space for at least 3 men on the inside. We have a cook here, ninja cook here testing the build. You can place your shells on the side here, and yeah, there's some gun detail, an antenna. It's overall a very detailed build, and while being very compact, it's very colorful, and of course the printed details are amazing as always by Slam. The minifigure I want to mention is we took inspiration from the actual guy that was commanding this in the photo shoots that were used for German propaganda, so it's a highly decorated and very proud German anti-tank commander. So that's it. That's a closer look to the Marder. I'm really happy with this build. It's been in the works for some time, so now it's your chance to get it. Limited edition, so 1 batch only. Don't miss it. So that's it from the Italian design studio. I'm really looking forward to this kit coming out. It's been in the work for quite some times. So don't remember to follow our social media to find out everything about what's coming and all sorts of previews, and to just stay in touch with the Brickmania designers and follow step by step what we do every day. Until then, find out more information about this at 8 a.m. tomorrow on the Brickmania webpage. Until next time, see you soon.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Andrea.
Thank you. Yeah. Wait, I was gonna say it. You said it. No, we said it together.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I don't want to do it now.
Thanks, Andrea.
And thank you,
You
camera guy.
There you go. All right. Next pre-ordering is the Panhard VB2L. Again, a limited
It's
edition.
a 2-kit week.
It is a 2-kit week. Double trouble.
We've done a Panhard before,
We have.
but this one has a new desert
Yeah,
camo scheme.
Desert camo. Very cool.
And to learn more about this Panhard VBL, let's switch to our Norwegian design studio and hear more from Andreas.
Hey guys, it's Andreas here from the European Design Studio in Oslo, and today I have a new pre-order to show you. This is the Panhard VBL with a new anti-air build, so let's take a look at it. What I have for you guys today is the VBL Panhard, and it's the second variant that we do of this because we did a woodland camo version sometime last year, and it was very popular, so I hope you guys, if you missed out on that one, you get a chance to get this one. So this is a French light vehicle. The last one we did had a machine gun on top. This one is an anti-air Mistral system, weapon system. But this is also a 2-in-1 build, so you do get instructions and the parts to rebuild this into a remote controlled weapon with this light machine gun. I'm going to show you what that looks like right after this. So take a look at the renders. Of course, this is just a prototype, so you can see what the printing looks like, and you get some really nice minifigures designed by Amanda, beautifully made. So this is the Mistral anti-air weapon system. So what you do here is you can put your minifigure in there, and just like so, it fires 2 missiles that can of course fire against any enemy aircraft incoming. So 360 degrees rotating turret. On top here you have 2 hatches, and you have opening doors on both sides, everything you expect from a Brickmania kit. And on the back here, opening door, of course. There's some nice equipment on the sides here. This is a tow cable, shovel, of course. Try to include that in every model that I can, of course. And this is a fuel can with a printed fuel cap on top here. And you get a hatchet, pickaxe, and this is also a rebuild function because I noticed that all the Mistral weapon system had a huge pouch on the side here. So if you want to build a remote control turret, you have an option to build some equipment on the side here instead of these pouches. Although I do like how they look. So yeah, let's take a look at the second variant here. Just gonna do a quick rebuild. There's of course more parts to this than just taking this off, because you get the parts to build up another hatch in the back here, which is the standard configuration, and you put the remote turret on the top there. There's some rebuilding required, and you get the instructions for that, of course. Yeah, that's what this looks like. Pretty much the standard remote controlled weapon that the French use on their Panhards. So I think that looks pretty cool. You got the scope on the side here and ammo can, of course. Yeah, take a look at the renders to see how it looks in the final version. Thank you guys for watching. Back to the studio.
Look good.
Okay.
It's a good looking thing.
What else is new this week? Minifigs?
We have some stuff starting shipping right away, and will
Okay.
be in stores. We have a World War II Japanese infantryman.
Ooh.
Yeah, it comes with the Arisaka with bayonet.
Perfect caliber?
Yep, perfect caliber.
It's a great looking fig, Amanda.
Thanks.
First time I looked at him.
Yeah, I've gotten to do the classic Japanese infantry guy and one other, I want to say. But this is the first full 360, so I think.
Super, super cool.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so there
Cool.
you go. Comes
All
with
right.
the thing.
Exciting
Good
fig.
stuff.
Go build some armies.
Yeah, next up is the perfect caliber by you.
Oh,
You have a perfect caliber.
to go with your Japanese soldier, you might want to bring some more firepower. So this is an
Type 99.
Type 99 LG perfect caliber. Unusual perfect caliber because the base material is silver. This brick arm only comes in silver. So I
There you go.
haven't printed anything this bright.
Sure. So
per
did you have to
caliber.
tone it down a bit?
So I've tuned it down a lot.
Nice. Okay.
But leaving a few pieces of that gun showing in their bright silver really makes it pop.
Nice.
So this is kind of a favorite result. I like new things.
New
This
things
is
are
new.
great. We do like new things at Brickmania.
So pick
Well
one of those
played.
up for your collection.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get your soldiers some more firepower. I like it. All right. Next up, we have the SPH-4 flying helmet, and it is the newest standalone that we're doing for our custom elements.
So Brickmania custom.
I
elements.
wasn't gonna turn it around because there's bunny faces. Because it's the heads I found, but they're cute, so it works.
Happy Easter, everybody. stack,
Easter already happened.
stack of decapitated bunny heads. Tell me more about an SPH-4.
Sure, it is a flying helmet. This was the one that came with the upgrade for the LCAC.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So it's one of the several helmets that I found pictures of being used. I would assume it has to do with crews and where they are when they started and all that jazz. So.
I suppose like an LCAC has more in common with an aircraft at times than it does have in common with a boat.
I could see that. I mean, the big thing obviously is probably just having the protective earphones in there, and
Being
if they
able to
need to bring the
communicate.
visor down, and because I'm sure there's a lot of wind. So
Being able to communicate over the sound of all those turbines.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Cool.
So yeah, it's a good
Okay.
helmet.
Nice work on that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's actually an old helmet. We first used it for the spotter helmet in the Jayhawk or something. It's a
Sounds
long
right.
time ago. It also is coming in white. We only had the one prototype in OD right now, but it will also come out in white. So,
Look forward to those.
what's up? Shipping also this week is the M22 Locust.
Oh, great little tank.
Yeah, it's really
So
cute.
that's finally coming out.
Yep, that's a good one. And the Ukrainian MLRS Tactical. Nope. Technical.
Technical.
Not technical. There's an
And-
A and an E difference there.
And the Ukrainian MLRS Technical
Yes.
ships this week. So multiple launch rocket system
Mm-hmm.
strapped to the back of a pickup.
If you want to see some of the, I mean, just Google that because there are some really interesting layouts for those. It's pretty cool. There you
Everybody
go.
loves a technical. We're Americans. We love pickup trucks.
When I hear technical, I think sports. I don't know. Technical foul. That's a technical foul.
Okay.
If you know, you know. All right. I think that's it. We good? I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I think we're good.
Okay. Well, let's
I'm
get
good.
Dylan in here, and
Yeah.
you can tell us more about what's happening next week.
Sounds excellent.
So have you packed yet? I asked Slam
No.
last week. No? Still not? Well, the countdown is on, guys. The 20th is the official kickoff to the anniversary weekend for the California stores. And so that's right around the corner here now. The 20th is going to be Miramar. The 21st will be Mare Island. 11 to 3 on Saturday.
Sounds right.
10 to 2 on Sunday. And you made a little something.
I did make a little something.
We showed it off last week, but let's show it off again. Yeah, this is the Apocalypse Ranger, which another kind of if you know situation,
Indeed.
but definitely related to California, which is pretty cool to see. So that is going to be the new exclusive road store figure. It's going to be available at all of our retail locations, but it's debuting that weekend out in
Yeah.
California. They'll have the most of them out there. Fun figure to work on.
Oh, it was a blast. I'm not super familiar with that particular knowledge base,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was kind of fun to deep dive on that and realize I probably need to get my joysticks out again. Like, I probably need to update some systems or go back, depending. Anyway, yeah. So
Yeah.
it was fun. There was a lot of getting to work on silver base is amusing. Haven't done it a lot.
Mm-hmm. New
so-
custom element,
Yep.
obviously.
yeah.
That
The
helmet
is brand new.
Yeah, kind of conceptualized gas mask almost. Like,
Yeah, that was interesting because obviously minifigs heads are very round.
Mm-hmm.
Human head not so much. Fun fact, not a very round thing we
Yeah,
have.
they don't translate like you'd think they would.
So trying to take the bulk and
Mm-hmm.
not making it look overly wide. It's going to. It's minifig scale.
Mm-hmm.
But that was interesting. So that was fun. It took me. Usually models don't take me too long. This one took me here a little longer. Not too
Well,
bad though.
I think it turned out fantastic. It's awesome. Obviously, it's going to pair excellent with the mini nuke perfect caliber that we mentioned last week that
Definitely.
Slam is creating. So we'll have those on hand. We'll also have an event brick, which you can get free with the purchase of $50 or more. And then at both locations all weekend long, spend $300, save $50. on your
That's a good deal.
purchase. So yeah, I mean,
That's a good deal.
it's a nice incentive. It's bigger than, considering the coupons for the calendars have been pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's a bigger savings than you're going to see at most times.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, remember the 20th and the 21st. Please make your travel plans now. Pack.
Pack. I will pack. I promise
that
I
you're
will
gonna be
pack
out
before
there.
I come.
Oh, and the other cool thing too is they are going to be bringing the Build-A-Rando with them too. So if you're
Yes,
familiar,
definitely.
our stores do have Build-A-Minifig, which is just kind of like Lego parts. You can build your own custom figure. This is
whatever.
different because
It's got our parts.
it's our stuff.
It's our stuff. It's pre-pressed parts. It's misprints. It's lots of 3D printed elements
Mm-hmm.
that were just extras or maybe didn't do something quite as right. But yeah, they're good parts. They're
Mm-hmm.
good stuff. Makes great army builders. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Get
So
some good
that'll be
parts.
there. Watch for the road store because I think we're trying to make that so that kind of follows the road store
Mm-hmm.
around. But that'll be a cool event to have on hand there as well because it's always fun to build your own, right? Then it's one
Dig
of a
through the
kind.
parts, yeah.
Exactly. Love that customization. So that's everything going on those weekends. Again, please make the trip out there. We'd love to see you. Going to have a whole crew out there. So 11 to 3 Saturday the 21st, 10 to 2, 11 to 3 Saturday the 20th, 10 to 2 Sunday the 21st. Miramar first, then Mare Island. So, okay, let's get to a quick rundown of everything coming back on Monday. Kugelwagen is going to be your restock pre-order. So that'll be not ready to ship, but available. Ready to ship will be Tiger 131, the Classic Series M3 half track, the Ukrainian Volunteer Chechen Battalion, the World War II U.S. Mechanized Infantry BAR gunner, World War II Panzer Commando Torso, that's part of the Classic Series, and then also the World War II British Deseret Torso, again Classic Series, and then the Perfect Caliber Brick Arms BAR. So that is your rapid fire rundown of
There you
everything
go.
returning Monday. Amanda has to go pack, so
I do.
I suppose we'll bid you guys adieu.
See it.